Right, we have just had a telephone call. Somebody's boiler's not working. The plumber is on his way, gas engineer is on his way. In you go. Go on. No driving. No driving. He hasn't got a key to the house. And it's so I'm gonna go let him in and let's find out what's wrong with the boiler. Oh, the glamorous life. Right, start the engine and stop filming because I'm holding the camera and we don't want to be driving whilst we're touching any mobile device. Right, we're waiting now. Vinny and I. Say hello, Vinny. Waiting for the plumber. Actually, it's not plumber, it's gas engineer. Let's go and have a look first, see where we are. Stay there. Right. This is a house in multiple occupation. Quite nice. And we've got little locks on here so nobody tampers with it. A little code, which as you can see is very easy to remember. F1, no pressure. Now I can fill it up right now, but I don't want to because I want the gas engineer to see that and then let him fill it up, because I think it takes like 5 seconds and all of a sudden it'd be around to 3. So I don't know, and then it makes a noise and stuff. So I don't want to touch it until the gas engineer's here. Well, the plumber's there, but it looks like we got Mr. Eye Candy with him as well. And he's wearing a Worcester Bosch top. What's going on? What is going on? What's Mr. Eye Candy doing here?
I'm just
Yeah, I can see.
repping the new jumper.
Okay, what are you doing here?
Come to help him, I didn't know you was there.
I said I was on the way.
To who?
I said, oh, never mind then.
Not to me, I rung you, you didn't pick up.
Oh, okay.
I rung you to ask which house it was.
Oh, I got missed calls from everybody.
There you are then.
All right then. Right. Hello, Mr. Ken. The first thing is, this is that's wet, but this is not very wet. So he's definitely losing something there. But normally this is like you can see it's green though, and that could be that sink, but I don't think it is. Well, I don't know. But if we go in, I've even got a seat for you.
All right.
Now he's discharged. Now he was up on 3 when I left yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
No, yesterday midday. So it's about 24 hours.
Okay.
And obviously I didn't charge it up because I didn't want to. I wanted you because it'll take seconds anyway, and it'll probably make a real noise when it charges up. So I don't know why that made a really bad noise. Vinny. Straight to work, Mr. Ken. Straight to work. Kenny, can you just tell me what you're doing, mate?
Well, I'm checking the expansion tank. So there's very little air in there, yeah?
Yeah, I just heard a tiny puff.
Just a tiny pump. So if I
Tiny
press
puff. Is that what?
that's called
No,
a
he's
shrouder
not.
valve, right?
That's called a what valve?
Shrouder valve,
Yeah.
right? If water came out of it, right, we will know that tank is popped. It's got a balloon in it, right? And that balloon's popped, right? But because I pressed it and a little tiny bit of air come out, right? It means basically I've got to pump it up because that tank holds back the expansion, right, of the water in the system.
So why is it losing water? Why, or no, not losing water. Why is it losing pressure?
It's losing pressure because when the water is heated up, right, it expands,
Yeah.
right, and because there's no air in that balloon holding that expansion back, right,
Yeah.
that water still tends to rise. It keeps rising. Then it will just leak out. It'll push it out the back.
Oh, it push it out of the back.
Yeah.
Wow. This might be an easy fix.
It's an easy fix.
It is an easy fix. Oh, I love the. Yeah, an easy fix.
She does. She a right toilet, isn't it?
Oh. Look at that. You can tell that the plumber's relaxed. He said, my job's done. He said, I'm going to play with the dog.
Oh,
I'm going to
bless.
play with the dog.
Let's just go and get that pump from there. One sec.
All right. Do you want the van? The big van? Turn it into summer?
I got to go down to Santa Pod this year, so
Oh, well, yeah, I know. He wants a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't we all?
I'll enter a £2.99 raffle ticket for it and be the only one to enter. All right.
Okay, all right.
Vinny.
Vinny. Good boy. How do you know how much to put in, mate? It's just
I just put in one
that's a
bar.
feeling, is it?
No, on there it's got a gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all I do is put one bar in.
Oh, 1 bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
It's still on empty.
Oh, that's why you didn't want to fill it up then,
Yeah.
because the pressure you'll know the pressure.
Let's turn that back on.
What's that container for the water, mate?
That's the all that is that's a condense trap. So basically when the water's running, it condensates
All right.
and
So should that drain?
so
Oh, it does drain.
It does drain into that white pipe
Oh, okay.
and it runs outside. It should run into a drain, but at the moment it's sticking straight out of the wall,
Oh. Okay.
which we've got to attend to at some point.
Right, now that's interesting. Oh. Okay, well, what was that, mate?
It's pushing water, so that little red thing there,
Go on. Yeah.
that red thing there,
Yeah.
where it's a pressure relief valve, and all that does, right, there's like inside of it, right, there's a pipe, the pipe what you see going out the wall, right, and on the top, on the bottom of that is a rubber seal, so that rubber seal sits on top of the pipe, right, to stop the water from going out,
Okay.
right, so if it gets too much, then it will activate. But at the moment, what's probably happening, right, you might have like a little bit of muck on that seating, stopping that rubber to go down onto that pipe. So as soon as we fill it up, that's where you get that vibration, because the water's coming out the back.
So will that clear itself, or has we got to do anything else?
It should be all right. It should be all right. It might be all right. We'll have a look in a minute.
Oh, look at this. He's putting the cover back on. Someone's confident.
Yeah.
I don't know what Vinny's doing in there. He ain't got no food. So it hadn't emptied the system then, had it? Because you just turned the pressure on and it powered straight up to 2 bar within seconds, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might put a little bit too much air in it, but we'll see.
I didn't think you put hardly any air in.
Yeah, it was 2.5 bar.
2.5.
Yeah. Might be a bit too much, really.
When it's stuttered and stuff, it spat out water, but it's not dripping now. No, it's not dripping now. Well, at least I don't think it is. This here, this white on the wall, and this wire here, is all. We got to cut that away. But that was when somebody had a recycling bin there, and they threw a cigarette in there, and it caught fire. So we got to change that. We got to cut this wire off, but I can't get it off the wall. I don't know how to get it off the wall. And this white pipe got to go down into the drain, does it?
It's got to go down to the drain.
Okay.
And it's got to be into the quarter, not 21.5 mil. It's got to be 32 mil.
Oh, so you got to change it?
Yeah, we need a bigger pipe because in the winter that could freeze.
Yeah.
And then that could stop the boiler from working.
Oh, right. Okay, so we got to change all of it, or we change
Well, we could change just the outside of it.
just the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll do that in a minute then. The camera. Kenny, so just tell us what happened then, mate. So we fixed it and we're running it. What are we running that now? 1.5 bar, are we?
Yeah, 1.5 bar.
Yeah. So it was just air had been lost in the bladder, has it?
So in the expansion tank. So
in the expansion tank.
Yeah, in the expansion tank there was no air in it.
Okay. Why would it lose air?
It will lose air over time. These shrouder valves, they're not really that airtight.
Okay.
You will lose air. It's like a car tire. Every now and again you
All right. Okay. All right. And how new is that boiler? Can we tell?
I can remember this one being the first one's. I think this one's about 5 years old.
Oh, it's about 5 years old, is it?
Yeah.
It looks like new, so I'm wondering.
I think he's about 5 years old. This one.
Okay, it looks new because I think it's been in this case and no one's touching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one's touching it, but okay. So 5 years is about how long should they live? These things?
They go on. They say 25 years, but you're probably looking at between 15 and 20 years.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, they say 25, but not really.
Okay.
It depends how it's used, you know.
Yeah. Mine at my house is on 24 hours a day, isn't it, mate? Thanks, Ken. Thank you. That's absolutely brilliant. Now let's go and sort out the pipe outside. Yeah.
All right then.
Right. It's not as good news as I was hoping. We waited there for about half an hour, and the pressure began to build up again. That meant the bladder, which is the expansion tank, is leaking, or it's tore inside, so it needs a new one of those and a new expansion valve, I think he said. So I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow, and because they didn't have it. Well, it's too late anyway today. And what's the time now? Oh, it's 3:30. Yeah, they didn't have it, so that it'd be overnight. I pick it up tomorrow, and then from tomorrow we'll go back in there and replace the expansion tank, what I call the bladder, and the expansion valve. Yep. Okay, we'll see where that's going and see if that fixes it. Not as good news. It wasn't an easy fix. Damn and blast. There you go. So yeah, we're going to push this on until tomorrow and resolve it then. Right, we're at the parts place. I can see the dogs want to get out. Come, dogs. Hey, come. They won't want to get out very long. Grab the phone. Hey, dogs. Have we got the phone? This is our parts. I'm not sure they like filming in there. I'm going to leave this door open so the dogs can run in if they want to. Okay, that's left the door open. Let's go on in. Well, there you are. Let's 200 quid's worth. Yeah, 200 quid's worth. Look at this. All these Valiant boilers. Maybe thousands of pounds. Thousands. Oh, okay. Jeez. Busy people. All right, dogs, in you go. In you go. Right, here we go. Hello, Ken. So we're back.
Right, mate. Yeah. So all I did on this one, I replaced the
Bladder, I call it.
I can't do it.
It's the bladder. Expansion vessel.
I replaced the expansion tank.
Oh, tank. All right.
And also I changed the PRV, which is that bit right at the back.
Okay, we done this a while back, didn't we?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Almost.
I got it. I can see it.
Yeah. So all I've got left to do is just this little clip.
Was the PRV grainy, gritty?
Sit on the end.
Oh right. Okay. I don't know. I can't.
Yeah, you see all that
right,
white
I can see it. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
the white. Okay.
Yeah, so that will stop it from, that'll lift it off the seating,
Cool.
and then
Okay.
water will carry on going through that pipe.
Damn.
Yeah,
So it was a good job it was done then, really.
good job it was that. Yeah.
So now the last bit you're just doing is connecting the.
I just got to put this clip onto there,
Yeah.
onto that bit. That clip's got to go just onto there, and that's it, all done.
Okay. You're just fiddly, is it?
It's just fiddly.
They're just fiddly. Right, using this little macro lens. No, trying to get in as close as I can. Can you see it's all grainy and gritty? Apparently, what Ken has just explained to me. Let's get that back in focus. That sits in there, and it's got to sit perfectly. It sits like that, so that goes down into the boiler, and this goes out into the wall, out the wall. And if it's not perfect, all you need is a tiny little air gap, and all this grit and mess. This tiny little air gap, and then it starts losing pressure and stuff. So it was worth doing that at the same time as, well, it was worth doing that anyway. We had to do that, but or Ken had to do that. Yeah, now he's just got to fiddle around with a connector. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Thank you. Go on, Ken.
So this is the old one
Yeah.
we took out, right? And inside that cylinder, there's a balloon, right? And that balloon is pumped up through the shrouder valve. So when you eat water up, it expands, and then that balloon pushes out to hold the expansion, right? But if there's anything goes wrong with that balloon, right, it won't push back the expansion. So therefore, that expansion's got to go somewhere, right? And it goes out through the pressure relief valve in the boiler.
Right, I got it.
Yeah. So we just took this one out, and you could tell the balloon's gone. It's full of water.
Oh right, okay.
It's full of water.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, that noise is we're just draining the pressure off on the system. Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay. Right, let's get our safety belt on. Now then, this is a good example of no traffic. This is a good example of we don't run that house with the boiler, this boiler. Now, if you top up the boiler once or maybe twice, then I need to know about it. They were topping up the boiler for nigh on, when I spoke to them, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe longer. So what then happens is their lack of foresight to tell me what's the problem becomes my, I wouldn't say emergency, but I'm not running that house. I'm only leasing the house. And so I'd like to think that once I knew about it, I sorted it out in 48 hours. Now, if I would have known about it 4 or 6 weeks ago, or probably a couple of months ago, that there was a problem, then I could have sorted it out much easier with a lot more time. But this is an example of where the landlord, which is me, has to move quite quickly. But we have to move quickly anyway, it's not a case of well, I'll do the best I can. We got to move quickly, and so I think that 48 hours for that was pretty damn good. Now the other thing is, and this is pretty important too, Ken did that, fixed it. Now we stopped then and we just chatted for half an hour whilst it run. Now what sometimes happens, someone will look at the job, done it, fixed it, bye, I'm off, and it's not fixed. So we did it, or he did it, fixed it, and then we just waited, and then that's when it shows up like another problem, that there's another difficulty, or that what we thought was the problem, or what he thought was the problem. I didn't know what the problem was, I'm not an engineer. What he thought was the problem wasn't the problem. And now this whole thing, I think that expansion tank was about £200. I don't think the valve was very expensive. I can't remember, I'd have to look at the receipt, but say altogether it's about £250 in parts, probably plus VAT, so it was probably about £300 in parts, and then the cost for the engineer to do it. It was good because he, after it was all fixed, he put the certificate on. Now I went back a couple of days later and to check, and the pressure was perfect. So it was absolutely spot on. It hadn't budged a fraction. So that's really very good. So what I'm saying is sometimes you have to have some patience, and you can't just say fixed it, run away, done, because it's not. It wasn't. So that job cost me probably the best part of about £500, probably a little bit more. But it's done, and because it's in that casing, that's very good. It can't be touched, can't be messed around with, it can't be done so that's really very good. So if you can put it in a casing and stop people messing with it, it's pretty damn good. Yeah.